Hi everyone. As you can see, we are going to build this simple navigation bar with React routing today. If you are not familiar with a React app, how to create React app or React app structure, check out our previous videos. Okay, basically React routing is the process of managing navigation and rendering different React components based on URL. So let's get into how to build this. As you can see, I removed every unnecessary things on SRC. So let's run our project. Open your terminal and type npm start. Okay, now it's running. So you can see there's nothing showing our React app. Let's get started to code. Okay. Now let's create our components. First we have to create a folder component. Then new file. Let's create our home component main. Let's name it main.js. Okay, next let's create about us. Okay, about us.js. Then ours. Now let's create another file for our services. Okay, now it's done. Now let's add this. Let's create a function component. So let's import React first. Okay, now let's our function. Okay, main function. Let's return a division. Let's name it name. Yes. Okay, now export default function. Let's copy it and paste to our other components as well. And let's change the name, the function name. Here, let's change it to about us. And next one, let's change it into services. Now it's done. Now let's create a component as navbar. Okay, let's name it navbar.js. Okay, now let's create a navbar.css. Let's include the styles of our navbar in there. Okay. First, let's code our navbar.js. First, we have to install router DOM. Just type the command npm install react router DOM. Wait a few seconds. It will install. Okay. Okay, it is installed. So let's get into the code. Just import a link, use match, and unresolved problems from React router. Then enable CSS. Then let's create the function and let's return the value. First, let's create a division for navbar. Let's call it now. Okay, now let's create the list. So in the list we have anchor tag and href will be included in there. So first we have to include href4 logo, then we have to let's create another UL. And now let's include all of home, about us, and of course then services. It's okay, it's done. We've added the parts. Oh, let's go into the next step. Let's create a custom component to hold the custom name. Okay, now let's links inside of this function. We created custom link before, now we have to create this. We have to enter our links and pass the master rule. Okay. Now let's move on to app.js. So let's import every library we need. Yeah, here's every library we need and for routing, of course. Then let's return in this app. First, we have to return them as our app structure. First, we have to have number. Then let's have a division called containers. Okay. Now let's add our router component. It is the component that we use to define router. Now inside it, let's add our components and the links. Yes. Um, we added all of that. So let's move on. Okay. Now let's add a browser router. Let's import browser router from React. And then let's import React DOM. Now let's add browser router to our, let's wrap it around. It wraps our entire application to enable routing functionality. It's very, it plays very crucial part on this routing. So now we've done that. Let's save it. Save all of it. Okay, now type npm start and press enter. Okay, here's what we've done so far. There's no styling, it's just the nav bar. It's like that. So let's move on to the styling. Okay, now let's add border box to our whole component. Okay, then for the body, let's declare the margin to be 0. Okay, now for the container, let's set a margin for 100 and text align center. And let's move on to the nav bar. Now, okay, now let's put this print first and justify content space between and align nice item center and padding. Let's do 2 rem and 1 rem. Okay, now let's add a gradient color to background. I use this website to get gradient colors. You just have to select it and copy it with clipboard and just paste it. That's it. Okay, now let's see it. As you can see, it is applied. Pretty good, right? Okay, now let's change the font. Let's go with sans serif. Okay, now let's style logo. Let's give it 2 font size. Okay. Now let's go with our UL. We have to add padding, margin 0. Okay, now let's leave spread breaks and depth, of course. Then let's add links. For the links, we add that inherit part is to get all the parent colors to links. Now let's add a hover color to SK blue. Okay, and let's add a bottom border. Now let's see our bar. Okay, here we created the navbar with the routing, of course. And I hope you learned something from this video. Thank you for watching.